Friday, April 21st. We are nearing completion of the road. This is where it enters. That direction is the bridge. And I'll show you how far they've completed. This is the green field where we grow. And I'll walk you to where they've stopped. I don't know if they're going to finish today. I don't see the excavator out here or the truck, which is fine. I'm pretty sure what they have left they'll finish in a day, because it's probably maybe 2 hours worth of work left. So, but it's almost complete. It feels different just being able to ride straight out here over the bridge without having to go through a lot of mud. They've got to dig a trench or a drain on the right side or one side for the water, so that water doesn't accumulate on top of the Tusca. So this is where they stopped. They're going to make a slight left turn here, and they've carved it out already. And they're going to take it all the way past the containers, where the containers will be. And hopefully slightly to the right, so that the excavator can move, which excavator can move either way up this, to put the container on top of the foundation. I said I was going to cut this tree down. I don't know if I'm going to cut it today. I only brought the battery operated chainsaw. Not sure yet. It looks like a good bit of a job, so I may just wait till next week and let my guys cut it. But everything's looking pretty good. I did bring my chainsaw so that I can start cutting on this stump right here, which needs to go away at some point. So, and I also brought the weed killer to kill all the greenery between the containers, because that stuff is just going to grow tall, and then you've got to eventually keep cutting in between them. So I'm going to kill all this today. And it's hot. It's got to be probably around, well, it feels hot. It's a nice breeze out here now, but it's probably around 83 degrees. It's not extremely hot, but it feels hot when you're out in the sun directly. So that's Friday's update. Probably won't do any more updates until Sunday, because I don't think anybody will be back out here. I've done all the connections for, well, just about all the connections for the water tank, except the PVC pipe, which I'm coming out of a 2-inch output from the tank, and I'm reducing it down to a 1-inch, which will go into the pump. And then from the pump, I'll go to a pressure tank. And after the pressure tank, I'll reduce it down to, I think, a 3/4 or a 1/2 inch. I think the entrance into the container is a 1/2 inch, which should be a 3/4 inch, but I think it's a 1/2. It might be a 3/4, not sure. But anyway, there's one feed into the container that feeds the entire container with water, and then it splits up inside. So I'm almost ready to connect to the container when it arrives. I've got a few more pieces I'd have to add and run a long piece of PVC to the container, probably about 30 feet. And then, oh, before that, it has to go into the filtration, which I'm going to build the filtration components on a piece of plywood, probably about 3x4, 4x4, and the entire filtration process will happen on that plywood with all the filters, and then go into the container. So a little bit more work to do before it's going to be livable, but not much. I've still been adding water to the tank. I've got to cut the limbs behind the tank from over it to make sure that, you know, no contaminants come off the trees and land into the tank. Most people put a stocking over the entrance, which is a pretty good filter. So I'll do that at some point, and all the water that goes in will be filtered probably 2 times before it gets to the tank. So that is about it. It was a pretty productive week, especially getting this road done. This was really crucial. The end of April, should be out of the Airbnb and into the living container and actually living on the property, where the fun will start. Until next time.